So has Divine Masculine had a sudden shift, which has moved him into his heart space? Let's find out what the message is. Shape-shifting with lightning at the bottom of the deck. So thank you. Microphone is still working. That's okay. Nobody's flashing at me this evening, so that is very good. Clouds. Let's find clouds in the book. So shape-shifting. When tiny droplets of water or frozen crystals are surrounded by billions of other droplets or crystals, a cloud is formed. Each of these tiny droplets diffuse and scatter light so that the tops of clouds are white, then fade to grey toward the base. The nature of cloud formations affects our mood as well as the temperature on the ground and in the air. Their shape, movement, and coloration tell us what weather to expect in the near future, and they nourish our visual hunger during breathtaking sunrises and sunsets. Most of us have an opportunity at one time or another to notice the shapes and forms clouds take as they drift gently or boldly across the sky, constantly shifting and changing, adjusting themselves to the requirements of their nature. When we take time to simply observe, we can see the cloud people, images that are an elegant collaboration between nature and our imagination. In both subtle and more dramatic ways, you can shapeshift by your choice of clothing, hairstyle, adornments, and even mannerisms such as facial expression, gestures, and the way you walk. By adjusting these along with your internal attitude, you can display different personas. When you experiment with these variations of self-expression that are not how you ordinarily present yourself, others will react to you depending on the degree in which your persona contrasts with the one they are most familiar with. Be like the clouds as you try out different forms, stretching your limits at times, willing to move and adjust as necessary. Lift your head up, square your shoulders, and stand tall, such that your chest and heart open to the world, and note how this feels. You may feel vulnerable at first, but stay with it. Then let your shoulders fall forward. Pull your chest inward an inch or two, and let your head drop a little. Observe how this feels. Experiment with Experiment with contracting your aura, your energy field, then expand it as far as you comfortably can. By this kind of shape-shifting, you can consciously choose your expression in the world. Just remember who you are at the core. Okay, lightning. Okay, a sudden change. Somebody's changed suddenly. Perhaps all of a sudden their feelings towards you have changed suddenly. Okay, power. We see power all around us. It's in the mountains, meadows, and clouds. In fact, in every expression of nature. Yet there isn't a more dramatic display of nature's power than lightning. It electrifies and splits the atmosphere such that when the heated air comes rushing together, we hear thunder, the applause of the gods. Lightning sharpens our senses and triggers fear and awe. We see these forked beams of brilliant light jump from the sky, and our instinctual vigilance is triggered in anticipation of the roar that follows. We naturally seek shelter from the storm, or are grateful that we are already being sheltered. This demonstration of the power of creation is yet another way to remind us that we are not in control of the natural world. When we witness nature's power, we open hearts and minds. We see that it is neither destructive nor constructive. It simply is. The power available to you, the force of life itself, is neutral. It is neither inherently good nor bad. It is how you utilize it that will determine whether it is ultimately harmful or life-giving and congruent with the will of spirit that pulses through you. Wow. Even just reading that, it almost feels as though the divine masculine is facing, he's been facing this turmoil about his feelings towards you, divine feminine. Fearing that it wouldn't necessarily work with you. But this message explains that it will be exactly how you make it so. It will be exactly how you are. However you utilize it, how do you utilize that love and all the feelings that you feel? You're going to do with the power of that love. That's what determines the direction it goes. Okay. So, the power available to you, the force of life itself, is neutral. It is neither inherently good nor bad. It is how you utilize it that will determine whether it is ultimately harmful or life-giving and congruent with the will of spirit that urges through you. What is required is awareness of your intention, your values, and your willingness to act on them under the particular circumstances of your inquiry. Although you may see yourself as using this power for good, do not allow yourself to get caught up in the duality of good or bad in determining your decision or actions. Through prayer or ceremony, you can tap into this spiritual force, and by paying close attention to Spirit's prompting, and your choice will ultimately be revealed to you, one that is beyond your typical perspective. From there, you can continue to access this divine power that is the very force driving this universe. Okay. Set your intention and say a little prayer. What do you need to get crystal clear on? I know. I feel like I'm whizzing through this message. I probably am. It's been a few days really since I've pulled cards. I've got a lot going on, to be honest, behind the scenes here. Yes, indeed. So, it is time, though, to get us a message. To exhale that bullshit. Exhale the stress. And inhale the goodness that comes with a new day. So what do we need to get crystal clear on? Well, that was quick. Celestite. Soothe your soul. Alright, this one wanted to come out as well. Sodalite. Sodalite, speak your truth and garnet. Ignite your passion. Okay. Bottom of the deck, schedule yourself in. So you want to make an appointment. You want to book yourself in. It's definitely worth your while. Perhaps you want to contact me to book a personal reading. You are very welcome to. All of the information is in the description box below. Thank you. So we've got Celestite, Soothe Your Soul, Sodalite. Although some of the links don't work temporarily. Yeah. I think, I don't know, people have told me they don't work. I know that the OriginalWhispersFromTheDivine.co.uk I think does work, but there's literally nothing on there. It's just one page with contact me if you want to get a reading. There we go. I think anyway, to that one person that did, well done to you. Soothe your soul, speak your truth, ignite your passion. There we go. This is going to be our next message. So what do we need to get crystal clear on? I mean, looking around me, to be fair, I've actually had quite a few, like I said, it feels like carnage, to be honest, all around me. Like, cycles are ending, things are changing, like nothing is as it seems. It seems. And I don't know what's next. But you just, it's like you're trying to keep calm to avoid that chaos, to avoid the destruction that comes with chaos. It's almost as if it feels as though it's yeah. I mean, it's certainly just a phase and a cycle. But it does feel interesting. It's a test. It's a test. So, Celestite. I know this, but there's more things, but I don't really want to tell you all. It's not that I don't want to tell you all. It's like I would if if we had a little chat, we had a little cup of tea, little chat, little cup of tea, coffee. I'd share with you all the little things that I'm doing. I've been avoiding stress mainly. Celestite, soothe your soul. That's exactly what the focus has been. So trust that things happen in life for a reason. Definitely for a reason. Because then you've got to keep turning your head. It's like, oh, you're looking in one direction and you're not maybe getting anywhere. Then you kind of have to, you've kind of got to get clear with yourself about what it is that you want. You know, what is it that you kind of desire for yourself? And so what steps are you going to take to, to get there? Kind of got to think about what's important to you. Be grateful. All of these things. So there's so many reasons why things happen in your life. It's natural to worry about the unknown, but try tapping into hope instead. Most of the time, the things you worry about don't actually end up happening. And when you look back, you realize how much time and energy was wasted stressing over something you had little control over. Of course, take action when you believe you can help or change the outcome of a situation. If not, try to replace any anxiety or tension with more positive thoughts. Soothe your mind, body, and spirit with the comforting notion that it will all be okay in the end. The universe unfolds as it should. 4 questions to ask yourself today. How does worry serve you? What can you tell yourself to ease your worries? Crystal action. Okay, affirm this. I trust that all will be well. Today, let's go of a worry by finding a reason to fill up that space with hope instead. Okay, speak your truth, so delight. So delight. So delight. I'm so delighted to see you today. Okay, you have something to say. You have a powerful voice. Speak up. Allow your words to flow from your heart, ensuring that your communication is authentic to how you feel. Although it can be much easier to let certain things go unsaid, it's important to have those difficult, even sometimes awkward conversations to express yourself and ask for what you really need. Articulating your thoughts and feelings to others allows them to understand and honour your truth. Through your clear, confident communication, others can hear what your heart is really saying. 4 questions. When do you need to speak up for yourself? Where are you not being honest with yourself and others? How would it feel to speak your truth? Affirmation. I communicate clearly and others listen to my truth. Today, speak from your heart instead of your head. Okay. Garnet. Most of the time, when I'm doing a reading, it's beyond my head that's working. Ignite your passion. It's not until I watch back that I am read, listen, watch. It's not until like later that I remember what I've said, because I'm watching it, I'm hearing it, and I'm like, oh, I don't remember saying that. Go into another zone. Garnet, ignite your passion. You need a little spice in your life, definitely. Sorry, that was out. That okay. We. It's. I can't pause it now. We need a little spice in your life. Okay, peri peri chicken. Light a match to kindle your fiery, passionate nature. The heated energy that comes from raw passion will fuel your sense of excitement in everything you do. Instead of succumbing to what, at times, can be the monotony of everyday routines. Excuse me. Excuse me. I don't know what's happening. I feel really sleepy. It's a strange energy. I'm just sleepy actually. I've literally started to read and I've kind of started to make myself feel all sleepy. Finally, the stress of everything that I've been trying to sort out for the past like 5 days is just I've put it down. I've put it down. That's it. Put it down, walk away from it, just leave it for a minute. You've done all that you can to try to fix it. And if it still doesn't work, then what else can you do? It's time to end that cycle. A new cycle needs to begin. That's what's happening at this time. My washing machine broke and I tried and I couldn't fix it. Okay. My head's saying something funny, but I cannot tell like the world that. It's just that's private. I mean, it is really funny, but yeah, I'm not quite. Yeah, no, that's just wrong. I don't need to tell people that. Move on. The perspective will energize all areas of your life. Okay, it might, and it would. No, I don't. Right, I'm just going to move on. Sorry, my brain was like, dooey, 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 dooey. Something's going on, mate. The heated energy that comes from raw passion. It's because I'm talking about this passion and all of that. So it takes you. So what's happening is I don't need to explain the process. Let's just continue. I've been using bold liquid that's got it's I think it's lavender and chamomile or something, or lavender. So all of my laundry that I've been like hand washing. I haven't hand washed for like 26 years since my a bit longer than that really, since my child was a baby. So that was a very long time since I was hand washing my clothes. So some things you're reminded of the things that you have, and the things that you need to be grateful for at all times. But there's so many levels to it. There's everything to be grateful for still. Even within the moment of hand washing, you're like grateful for like for the memories it brings back. The all of it. My words are not really coming out as clearly as I'd like them to this evening. I know, and when I feel like this and I'm reading and I'm just chatting away to you, my brain, okay, because it's woken up now, it's kicked in, and it's like I start questioning myself because I'm human too. It's like, oh, I'm waffling too much. What is it that the audience really wants to know? Is that TMI? do I just stop the video now? Do I even upload? And it's like I have to get over all of that in order to just do it. To just do it. Kind of say, oh, fuck it. Oh, fuck it. It's my channel. I'll say what the fuck I want. This is my freedom of speech. This is like whatever. It's my channel and I'm going to claim it. This is what I designed. The place that I designed to be that place. It's literally divine ramblings. We're turning into divine ramblings. I can't even press rewind. Spirit. So, okay. Instead of succumbing to what at times can be the monotony of everyday routines, so this person's feelings for you are just completely all over the sodding place, aren't they? Like pushing, pulling, changing their minds, wanting you 1 minute and then not wanting you. And it's like there is, I mean, it's also screaming to me that there's going to be an epiphany. This person, maybe divine masculine, he is going to have an epiphany moment. Okay. I mean, watch it as it happens. It's live. It's alive. Okay. My head singing songs about the seaside and cockles and mussels. Instead of succumbing to what at times can be the monotony of everyday routines, approach the people and projects in your life with enthusiasm and renewed vigor. This perspective will energize all areas of your life, including your relationships, career, challenges, and projects. Wow, I'm receiving visions, lots of visions. These clouds certainly giving me lots of visions, and the sea and the roaring sea. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. So, what gets you out of bed in the morning? What lights a fire in your soul? How can you bring more passion to some of your less exhilarating parts of the day? Well, you can affirm this. My inner fire brings passion to every day. Today, do one thing or listen to a song that gets you fired up. Okay, Ocean Jasper. We're just going to keep reading these cards. There's one more card left to read. Ocean Jasper. Schedule yourself in. Let's find it. Think about it. I can't find it. It's the truth. Maybe we're not meant to read it. As I find it, there's always time for me time. It's okay to make yourself a priority. If you don't take care of yourself, it's hard to be available to care for others in an effective and healthy way. Schedule a little time every day to ensure that you are nurturing and nourishing yourself properly. Take a break and treat yourself in some small way. You've earned it. If your day is so full that you can't schedule 5 minutes for yourself, then schedule 10. Self-care is not selfish. It's absolutely necessary in order to be the best version of yourself. Okay. What do you do for yourself? I spend hours trying to fix a washing machine that I'm not trained to fix. Do you put yourself last on the to-do list? How can you make yourself more of a priority? I care for myself because I am important. Today, make a commitment to schedule time for yourself. Okay. Schedule time for yourself. Did I split the deck? Support is all around you. I think I might need to ask for help. To be honest, it's literally broken. It is broken. It died. It's the end of that cycle. I hoped that I was gonna, have solved the issue, solved the problem. But no, it's it is time for something new. It's time for something new. It's time to bring something new in for yourself. Absolutely. So a new cycle will be commencing in your life very soon. And right now, you you just gotta get through this storm. Hold on to your hats. Hold on to your hats. Okay. Because after this storm, it could get hot. And you're going to take your coat off. But it's okay to leave your hat on. I think that's our reading, everybody. I don't know what on earth this was all about. If it makes any sense to you, then don't forget to let me know. I think mostly I was talking about my washing machine. And my my lavender undies. There, I freaking said it. There we go. Much love, everybody. I think it is time to go to bed. I'm tired. I'm done in. I'm worn out. My brain's frazzled. And just thought I'd check in with you all because it's been a few days. Thanks. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being patient and understanding why I needed a couple of days break. Passionately identify and begin to release any old patterns that stop you from opening your heart. So set your intention and pray. Pray for what it is that you would like. Support is all around you, and this support, this card says, this support will arrive. So don't be stubborn. Maybe you have to ask for help. Maybe. Someone's being stubborn and not asking for help. Take care. I'll see you soon.